Is Deevo here, and I have some huge investments you can go in and take advantage of, and depending on how hard you go into these investments, you can make hundreds of thousands of stubs. Let's get into this one. So we got 4 days until the next roster update on Friday, so I'm giving you a bunch of players that are going to go diamond or going to go gold that you can take advantage of right now with their prices being so low, and stock up on them as many as you can, because later in the week when you go ahead and try and buy them, they're going to be much higher in price, so take advantage of these prices now. So I'm going to be going over a bunch of players that I think can go gold to diamond as well as silver to gold. I'm not going to be talking about downgrades because you can't really make stubs from that point of view, so I'm just going to be handling the upgrades. Let's get into this. I have a bunch of players for you guys. Alright, so first up, we're going to sort by live series, and we're going to come down to the golds right now. First up on my list is none other than Giancarlo Stanton. So you're probably looking at Giancarlo Stanton right now saying, alright, well, he's got a 5,600 sell now, a 6,000 buy now. How are you even going to make profit because the diamond quick sell is 5,000? Well, if we take a look here at Byron Buxton from last week, he went from gold to diamond. He took a huge jump. We'll see if that lets us search. Yes, it does. He took a huge jump from gold to diamond. I think he went from an 83 to an 87. If we take a look at his marketplace, around 2 weeks ago, you were able to buy him on 429, maybe 430 was the update. You were able to get him for around 7 to 8,000, and right after the update, he jumped up to close to 18 to 20,000 stubs. So just because a gold is at diamond quick sale value does not mean you can't go ahead and make profit. Like I just said with Byron Buxton, he went from around 8k to what, 18k? That's a gain of 9,000 after tax. A huge investment was made for Byron Buxton if you went ahead and take advantage of that 2 weeks ago, and I think you can do the same thing with Stanton for this week. So if we take a look at Stanton's stats in real life, he was on a huge hitting streak. I think it was like 11 games or so, maybe 11, maybe 12, I'm not sure. He did go 2 games without a hit on May 7th and May 8th, but he has been raking recently. I definitely think he can go from gold to diamond, especially with him being an 84, I believe that's what he's at right now. Is Stanton 84? He's in 83. But still, I definitely believe that Stan can go to an 85 at the very minimum. He has been raking in real life. Definitely think they can upgrade his stats and attributes in this game. As you can see, he's playing up plus 14 against righties, and just plus 14 to righties gets him to an 87. So if they give him half of that to righties, or just sprinkle it in all across the board for his hitting stats, he'll definitely get up to an 85 overall at the very least. So the next guy I want to take a look at is Xander Bogaerts from the Boston Red Sox. Another guy above diamond quick sell value, but still, profit can still be made. Just take a look at that Byron Buxton example. Xander Bogaerts, he is an 84 overall, so a very easy way to go to diamond, just 1 overall needed. He's playing up 13 against righties right now, getting up to 105 contact and 78 power, and just by that gets him up to an 87 overall as well. So if we take a look at Xander Bogaerts' stats in real life, he is batting 349 at the time of making this video, and recently he has been on a tear, getting hits in almost every single game. Of his last around 10, 11 games, he's only gotten 3 games without getting a hit. So definitely a really good player on the field. One of the most underrated shortstops in the league. He has just been raking, been on a tear. I expect him to go diamond this Friday. The next guy I want to take a look at is Shohei Ohtani. I'm not 100% sure he's going diamond. 5 overalls is a big boost that he's going to need to go ahead and get up there. But he is playing up plus 9 for his K per 9 and walks per 9, getting him up to an 84 overall by just that. I'm not sure if they'll go ahead and upgrade his pitching stats and hitting stats if he does deserve that upgrade. But still, let's take a look at his stats in real life. So Shohei Ohtani in real life, on May 5th was his last outing, and he has a 2.41 ERA currently. He gave up 1 hit that day and 5 innings pitched, no runs allowed. And if we take a look at Shohei Ohtani's hitting numbers in 2021, he has 123 at-bats, 26 runs, 34 hits, 9 doubles, 2 triples, and 10 dingers with 26 RBIs and 6 stolen bases. And if we take a look at Ohtani's hitting stats, against lefties he is not the best, but against righties he mashes. So if he gets a little bit of a boost to lefties, or even just give him a little boost towards righties and still give him another boost from his pitching stats, he could potentially go to diamond. I'm not sure about this Friday, but if he keeps it up and pitches good in the next couple outings, I think he can definitely go to diamond within this week or maybe the following roster update. Next guy I want to take a look at is Chris Bryant. He's currently at an 81 overall gold right now, 2,800 sell now, so if he went diamond at the very minimum, you'd make 2,200 stubs a piece on Chris Bryant's cards. If we take a look at Chris Bryant's stats on the year, he has 22 ribbies, 36 hits, 26 runs, and 117 at-bats. He has been on a tear recently. From the down year he had last year, he completely flipped the switch, and he is back to being Chris Bryant, we all know. If we take a look at Chris Bryant's stats, he always mashes lefties in this game, no matter his overall. But if he gets a little bit of a boost towards righties, you can definitely see him going diamond. The fielding's not the best on him, but they don't normally upgrade fielding all that much on these players. He's already playing plus 12 against lefties right now from his inside edge, and that's getting up to an 83. So maybe a little towards the lefties, a little towards the righties, and you could potentially see him going diamond this Friday or maybe in the next roster update as well. The last gold I want to take a look at is Lance Lynn. 84 overall starting pitcher, 3,300 subs you can get him for at the time making this video. He got hurt right before the last roster update, so that might have been a partially reason towards like the fact he didn't go diamond in the last one, because he was pitching really good. He had a .92 ERA before that roster update, then got hurt for a little bit, but his last start was May 1st that he came back from that injury, and he also pitched on May 8th. He currently has a 1.52 ERA, 7 runs allowed on the season in 21 hits and 29.2 innings pitched. So Lance Lynn, definitely a really good option to go diamond. Potential 1,700 stubs a piece on Lance Lynn, depending on how much you buy from him. Definitely a really good investment. Now we're done with the golds going diamond. Let's take a look at some silvers that can potentially go gold. John Means is first on my list, currently selling for 832 stubs. So still not a huge profit margin to go ahead and take advantage of, but still can always go above that quick sell value. Always understand that. Right now, his buy now is above the gold quick sell value. But let's take a look at his stats. He recently threw a no-hitter in his last outing on May 5th, but he's throwing a 1.37 ERA on the year, only 7 runs allowed in 21 innings. No, my mistake, 21 hits and 46 innings. That is absolutely crazy. 46 innings pitched, only 7 runs allowed. So John Means, I think he started at a bronze this year. I'm not sure 100%, but regardless of that, I think he definitely can jump up to 4 overalls and get to gold in this roster update. So a good investment here. Gonna get around like 200 stubs per, just by the minimum of a gold, but I think he goes a little higher than the gold, especially if he keeps this up eventually throughout the year. I think you could potentially see him go diamond if he keeps it up, and that is a big if. Next, I want to take a look at is Charlie Blackmon. He has always been a gold when it comes to this game, and honestly, when I think of gold, that's who I think of. Battle Royale, getting him in a round, he is a gold every single time I think of him. In his last couple of games, he has had almost a hit in all of them. I think 7 of his last 10, or maybe that's 8 of 11, he has at least 1 hit, a couple 3-hit games, and a couple 2-hit games as well, and he's been hitting pretty good. Regardless of his 231 average, don't mind that. I'm not sure if they're going to pay attention. I mean, 231 is not the worst, but it's also not the best. But still, I think he definitely has the stats recently to go ahead and get him at least 1 overall up. If you go all out on Charlie Blackmon and he goes to gold, you are going to be swimming in stubs on Friday. Next, I want to take a look at is Jared Walsh, and it seems the market still thinks that he's going gold, and I believe that as well. Currently selling for 730. I think on Thursday, if you wait to buy him, he'll be up to 1K. So eventually, if you're nervous about him going gold, I think he's gonna. But if you're nervous, you can take advantage of his high price on Thursday, maybe Friday morning when he gets to above 1,000, because I think he will. Because he's batting 325 this year, 37 hits, 15 runs, and 114 at-bats. He's been really good. Only a 79, so he only needs 1 overall to go up, just like Charlie Blackmon. A good investment here. Not the biggest upside as Charlie Blackmon has, but a safer one, definitely. Next, I want to take a look at is Tommy Edman. Playing pretty good in real life, batting 289 recently, 41 hits on the season, 17 runs, and 142 at-bats with 6 ribbies. And if we take a look at his stats, he's currently playing down, but that's not affecting him at all. If he gets a little bit of a boost to his hitting stats, he will definitely go gold. Just give him a little bit to his power, maybe a little bit to his contact, and I could definitely see him going gold at the very least, an 80, maybe even an 81 or an 82. So the last guy I said I was going over was Tommy Edman. We're going to take a look at Tyler Glasnow right now. He's been pitching lights out recently. He has a 2.37 ERA, so not as low as some of the other guys we've gone over on this list, such as Lance Lynn or others around him like John Means, but Tyler Glasnow still pitching really good. He's up to 870. Everyone thought he was going to go gold last roster update. I can definitely see him going gold this one for sure. Like I said, 2.37 ERA, giving up 3 runs and 2 hits in his last outing, and recently he's given up some runs. On April 28th, he didn't give up any runs, only just 5 hits, and May 30th, he had 3 runs on 4 hits. So, been pitching really good. His ERA was way better to start the year, but still, pitching good. I can definitely see him going up at least 1 overall. Alright boys, so those are all my locks I have that potentially go diamond or gold depending on what overall they are. I'm going to be posting a different version of this video. Going to be going over sleeper version, so it's basically just cards that you might not think can go diamond or gold, but they have a chance, and if you want to take a risk on that, you can potentially make so much more stubs than taking the easier and safer options listed in this video. That's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed. Go make some subs, go invest right now, take advantage of the low prices because these cards are only going up during the week. Okay, once people get closer to the roster update, they want to take advantage of the roster update, so take your investments now, invest in cards now. Alright boys, that's the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, drop a like. That helps the video grow and reach tons of more people. Comment some future video ideas you want to go ahead and see, and subscribe to the channel as we're on the road to 1,500 subscribers now. Thanks for 1,400 last night. We're already at like 1,470 at the time making this video, so we're like 30 away. Could definitely see us hitting that by Tuesday night. So thanks for everything, boys. Peace.